Hi guys, so today I decided to do a quick campus tour. If you don't know, Warwick is a campus-based university, so all the buildings are pretty much in one bubble. So I will try to show you some of the key areas on this tour, and sorry if it's really windy. This is the WMG building, and I believe it's something to do with engineering, manufacturing, that sort of thing. And here we have a little pond, which is quite a common theme on campus, and flowers are also very common. Up ahead there we have the Zeeman building, which is where a lot of the maths lectures and seminars take place, I believe. And as you can see, we have campus geese, which you will see again and again in this tour. Over here we have the Department of Computer Science. Around here we have this rocket van, which usually sells food and drink, but as you can see it's currently closed. And down there we have another maths and stats building, and straight ahead is a new car park, which is really big. So let's go back this way, and as you can see that is the other end of the WMG building. So we were all the way down there earlier. As you can see, it's officially spring and there is literally daffodils everywhere. So now we're on Library Road, which is obviously where the library is. And here we have some bikes and scooters to rent if you want to use them to get around. And here we have the Humanities building. I think this is an engineering building, but I may be wrong. This is the library. I will show you the entrance down there. That is the library bridge up there, and you can get from the library to the buildings in there. And in there I believe you have the chemistry department. So if you do chemistry, it's very convenient for you to get to the library. And this is the library entrance. There's an entrance down there and on the first floor. As you can see, it's nothing special, but the library is quite big. It has 5 floors, which you can't quite see behind here now. Just behind the library here we have Warwick Law School, and we also have Cafe Library, which has a really nice selection of snacks and food. Further along this road we have the Social Sciences building, and as you can see there's another board with arrows on where different things are. So if we carry on down here, this is known as the Ramphal building, and various different lectures and seminars also happen in here. Here we have the Centre for Interdisciplinary Methodologies, and I'm really sorry but I don't know what that means. This is Warwick Business School. As you can see, it's quite a big and modern building. This is all still part of the business school, so as you can see it's really big. And I'm now taking you to the best accommodation ever. Obviously that's very biased, but it's because where I used to live and I cannot recommend it highly enough. This is a building called the Slate, and I believe this is something for postgraduate students. However, recently it was used as a COVID testing site. This building up ahead is a conference centre. And here we have another pond, which I'll show you more in a second. Again, this is the pond. Usually there's a few more geese here, but we have some for now. Hello. Here we have a nursery, so I think you can drop off your kids here if you have them. This is lakeside accommodation. It's one of the ones that has an ensuite, and I've actually been in one of the lakeside rooms and it is quite spacious, so I would recommend this one. Here we have an Amazon locker, which is very handy if you want to order something from Amazon. Tesco trolleys are also quite a common occurrence on campus, and here we have some more lakeside accommodation. So this is Sherborne. The audio is too windy to use, but I was just basically banging on about it and saying that I lived in that orange block and I really liked it, apart from the Tesco trolley. So here we've got the Sherborne blocks 1 to 6, and then just behind them we have what is referred to as New Sherborne, because these were built a little bit later. So this is block 7, 8 and 9. So carrying on down this path we have more lakeside, and then here we have another accommodation called Heron Bank. So down here we have some more Heron Bank accommodation, and over there we have the new sports centre. This is the new gym, well, sports centre should I say, because it's got swimming pool and rock climbing and courts and stuff like that. It is pretty big. It was built about 2 years ago when I lived in Sherborne, which was convenient. So this path and the car park next to it are both pretty new as well, and this is the route that you take to get back to main campus from the gym. So this is really convenient. And along this lovely path we have a sculpture of 2 dinosaurs. So this is just me apologising for the bad sound quality because of the wind, but obviously I can't even use the clip due to the wind, so that was a bit dumb. So to get to main campus we'd have to turn right here, but I'm just going to take you left for a minute to show you another pretty area of campus. So this is another very pretty lake, and this is right by Heron Bank accommodation, as you can see. And here I'm trying to track down the geese because they were being really loud, but I couldn't see them. So this is a very important part of campus. It is the bus interchange, so if you need to get the bus to Coventry or Leamington, this is where you would go. And over here we have Warwick Arts Centre, which seems to be under construction all the time. So this is what the new art centre is looking like at the moment, although it's still under construction. And here we're coming right up to Central Campus. So up ahead in that building we have a little grocery shop and a restaurant. So the building just behind the tree that says SU is the Warwick Student Union building, and in there we have quite a few things. We have our campus club. On the terrace we have what's called a terrace bar. We also have a cafe and a restaurant, a pharmacy, a few things like that in there. So this is the bit where I got really shy to film because there was a lot of people, but I will insert some pictures of what it would usually look like, obviously before COVID. But yeah, just by the SU building we have the piazza, and in normal times this is where lots and lots of events would take place. There's a big TV, so if Eurovision or something is on, then people would come and watch that here. In the building on the right we have another bar, we have Pret, we have a big hall where exams take place, well, used to take place. So there's quite a few things in there as well. So I'm going to take you on a little detour here, just to show you some more things down here. So here we have another accommodation, which is Whitefields, and I can't lie, I haven't heard any good things about this place, so not sure I would recommend. And here we have a building called the Oculus, but I will show you that from the front in a minute because it's one of the main buildings. Down there we have Jack Martin accommodation, and I think Arthur Vic is somewhere down there as well. So a very, very central area. Ah yes, there is an arrow there saying Jack Martin and Arthur Vic this way. So that is all of these buildings down there. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Looks like a cherry blossom or something. Lovely. And here we have Roots, which is another type of accommodation. There's quite a few blocks of it down here. Down here we have the health centre, so this is basically where you come if you want to see the doctor or a nurse, or you know, get medicine or anything like that. And here we have Bluebell accommodation. You can probably tell from how it looks that this is the most expensive one. It is very, very fancy and bougie. So that's that. And down here I will take you to another pond. This is the lake, and as you can see, you're literally always bound to find ducks and geese here. Flowers as usual. Sometimes there are also herons and a few other birds down here. But yeah, ducks and geese are always here. There's a seagull in there, I don't know if you can see. Oh, something is going down. It's a goose flying. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen geese fly that far. That is mad. Yeah, basically, if you like nature, then you would like it here. Sometimes I used to come and sit here on my lunch breaks from Gibbet Hill because it's not too far. And it's very, very nice scenery. More geese. More bluebell. Literally geese everywhere. So if you go down this path, you have to walk through Tossall Wood and you will end up at Gibbet Hill campus. And if you go back this way, you end up on the piazza, so you'll come out just by Pret where we were before. So now I'll take you back this way. I forgot to mention, sometimes campers can be very, very noisy, but this duck is just sleeping through it. I have made a mistake. I should have gone away from this path a while ago, but here we are. I'm just continuing this way and I will show you another accommodation that we have coming up here. And this is Tossall. It looks quite nice, to be honest, although I've never been inside, so I'm not really sure what it's like. Again, we have another little lake with an island in the middle. One of the reasons why I love the campus is because of the nature, like especially when I could walk this way home from lectures. Obviously in the dark it's not so fun because there's actually no lights or anything, but in the day it is really, really nice. A Tesco trolley. To be fair, we are close to Tesco now though. And here we have Claycroft, which is another type of accommodation, and this is quite a nice one, I think, from what I know anyway. I've really gone on a tangent here, so I'm sorry if you've lost track of where I'm even trying to go. So I've literally gone in circles now, but this is Tossal again from the other side, I think. And we have some deforestation here, not sure what that's about to be honest. I'm not usually here. And now I'm on my way back to main campus to show you the Oculus, which is the big building we saw before. I think all of these are Tossal, probably. And here we have the old sports centre, so before the new one was built, this is where it was, but I'm not entirely sure what they use it for now, to be honest. So this is a very new building. It looks like it's still being built, but I am not entirely sure what this is or what it's going to be. And this is the Oculus building. So this is one of the main buildings on campus. It has very, very big lecture theatres and stuff like that. And there's also this field where people sometimes play sports or have picnics. So now I'm just going to show you the very, very last bit of campus, which will be right on the edge of it, and it's where the shops are. So this is where most people come to do their food shopping. We have a very big Tesco, and if you go in, there's also other shops in there as well. So we have Wilko, Iceland, things like that. And just behind this Tesco, there's a big Aldi as well. So I've now done 10,000 steps, so I think this is a good place to leave the tour. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry if it was a bit hectic. I tried my best, but as you know, the conditions aren't always the best. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.